Previously on What Are We Doing?
It's time for this ninja to take his revengeance.
Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
And now...
Yeah, guys, if you hear any thunder in the background, looks like we're getting a little weather, don't mind that.
Alright, so we're going on 9 deaths at this point. But I believe we got revengeance on the tower boss. Ooh, Sartako 2! The sequel to the original. The original was pretty great.
Yeah.
Baldness, can't see in 3D, so those are not too bad. Let's see.
He's a Hokage, too.
Lady Annabelle is a mage with weak limbs. That sounds bad. And
Sir McGlattery.
Barbarian King, so...
He's a walking tank. He's OCD. Must clear house, break stuff to restore MP. Clonus. You have random muscle spasms. That sounds like a problem.
I would guess that just means you randomly throw out sword attacks occasionally? I'm not entirely sure. But I've got to pick Sartako too. We got to continue Sartako's legacy. And just, like, the ninja just seems to be pretty good anyway.
Yep. May his ancestor, Sartako, rest in peace.
Alright, any new runes worthwhile? Let's see, still want to have the dash. The double jump is still important, so unless I have somewhere else I can get that. So I could choose to get a dash from here, or I could get bounty. I actually think that, I want to say you probably get like 10%. Like any of the little coins probably start to give you 11 gold, and any of the big bags probably start to give you 110 gold. And that would definitely pay for itself even in just one run, so I've probably been a fool to avoid it all this time. There's a lot of good options on the helmet route. Vampirism, Grace, Siphon, or Double Jump. As long as I have some Vampirism, I could consider putting Grace on. Although, I may or may not be ready to beat the boss of the dungeon yet. Anyway.
Might take a little more firepower.
I'll just get bounty. Learn what I've been missing out on.
Okay.
And
he will be bountiful.
Just new bracers. It does actually give, this one actually gives more armor, unlike a lot of the other options. For a lot of additional weight. But probably going to be worthwhile. Ape-wise, the ninja might still be unable to crit even with the crit chance, because that's like the negative thing about the ninja. +1 Siphon, that's very nice.
What's Siphon do?
Or, well, actually, that's just magic. It just restores MP on damage. Sage, okay. +10 gold bonus. That'd be nice, although it sure adds a lot of weight.
It's a weighty topic of debate.
Well, I'd say I'm definitely going to want this one.
Alright.
And I'm willing to get the extra 2 weight increments to equip it. It'll take a lot of spending on those weight increments, which could instead be spent on attack upgrades, which I think is what I'm going to prioritize instead of that.
Decisions.
Since my current HP is 135, I thought even as a ninja it would still be a little higher than that at this point. I wonder if I still have a piece of equipment on that lowers my HP. Oh, the Guardian Helm does. Let's see, I could go back to that and reduce weight a little. Going up another 35 HP might be worth it on the ninja. Although it does make me all golden. It's like I'm just all golden with this color scheme.
So, if you wanted to be fashionable,
I could just do the health upgrades to supplement it a little bit.
you know, I mean, wearing more than one type of armor, it's like wearing white socks with dress shoes, isn't it?
Alright, we'll get one more of these, and then I'll go for the health upgrades. Alright. Okay, and I think this time I'm going to utilize a bit of a strategy that I was considering where I'm not going to try to clear out the castle right away. I'm going to go to, like, the forest and the tower, and if I need to restock on health, I'll go back to the castle.
And start unleashing. Alright, well, let's see how this works out.
Let's see. Will I still go ahead and clear out the room? I mean, I could leave things lying around. Although, it's probably more about
I'd say if you go
enemies.
through a room, maybe clear that out so you know you don't have to search it later.
Yeah, it's just harder to remember, like, which rooms I've already cleared out of items. Let's see, so if I want to go to the forest
But don't
first,
necessarily, you know, search out every single room.
I should try to go to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try up. Defeat all enemies. Okay.
Goodness.
There's a lot of those apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Alright. You have defeated the enemies. Now claim your reward.
think I can pass over that. Alright, it's nice that I one-shot something that looks like a mini-boss.
Yeah, that worked out for you.
There's the forest.
Yay!
Was a weird entrance to it that didn't involve a teleporter.
Maybe you found the secondary entrance.
A lot of pots in this room. Well, there's the teleporter.
Like I said, secondary entrance. Whew. That was a bit close.
That was also very close. Much closer than I needed to make it. It's inconvenient. Step up here, lube.
That's a funny name for a critter. Lube.
Okay, glad I was safe in going downward on that screen.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary.
Whoops. Ah.
A lot of creatures in this room.
Oh, I didn't even notice the bottom of the screen with the spikes. Got one of them.
Both of them.
Well, I mean, I killed both of the chain tours, but one of the spike balls lived.
Ah.
Puzzle game. Nope, this one's not a boss fight.
What is it then?
It's just a painting.
Oh. Okay.
Oops, I'm not Maybe I'll turn around backwards. Not easily. Okay, the whole ceiling shoots fire at you here. And I've got to balance that with the spike ball guy. Ah! I don't know how I dodged that. It was pure luck.
Oh, you managed.
With dwarf tunnel up in the corner, too.
Too bad you're not a dwarf.
There. So, keep going over to the right for now. Oh, I cleared these out.
Chicken! Changes.
Okay, is this the axes or the knives? This is... Targets remaining 7!
Nice.
That one's definitely easier than the knives, and you could, if you do it exactly the same every time, you'll always you'll always win once you've figured it out. There's not much safe area to stand in there. Left.
That worked out.
Ooh, there's a chest hidden in the ceiling this time.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay, I can... If I do it right with the axe, I'll hit him. Gotta hit him with one more axe. Ah! I don't have enough anymore! Well, I can come... Ow. I can come back if I fill up my magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't properly trained by the axe minigame either.
Apparently.
That's a nice find.
Yeah.
I did think the boss fight music from the Ponce de Leon fight was really good. I wonder if they have that one. Might be this one. Although it may not have been, I don't remember. I'll just go with that. No jumping. I do not have enough dashes to make that one. Well, maybe... Well, if I was willing to use my MP, the substitution carries you forward pretty far.
Okay.
So if I dashed as far as I could and then did substitution at the right moment, I might reach.
Oh.
I guess
What
it's
have
worth
you got
a try.
to lose, right?
Just HP, and it won't be that much from the spikes at this point, I don't think. Let's see, so probably best thing to do is just run off the side until I fall enough to be under the ledge, then dash, and then substitution.
Okay.
Ah, didn't quite get it.
Oh well. You were very close, though.
I think I just let myself fall slightly too far. Okay, so that is the whole forest, except for the fairy chest that I was unable to get. So wait, why does that one stay green? Does that mean it's still possible to get it? No. It'd be nice if they just put like a prohibition symbol on the one that you can't get anymore. But I'll probably remember it. So I guess we're going back to the castle over here, and then... Oops.
Time to find the Maya, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, that was quick. Ooh. It's like, speak of the devil.
Get out of there. Crazy wolf. But not a Worgen Florgan. Okay.
He aims too high. It's called Planky.
Okay. Get my MP back up. It's a mimic. One-shot mimics, that's nice. Ah! Surprised me there. Okay, do anything? Oh, yes I did. No thanks. And I don't see any hidden passageways.
That one just ports you anywhere, right?
Yep. Almost full. A lot of there's more mimics in this place than real chests. Alright, my magic is full.
Yay! So you're gonna backtrack to the forest, I guess?
Yep. It's one. There we go.
Yay! So what does a haste rune do?
It lets you have faster run speed.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, that's convenient.
I forget what the question mark was way down on the left.
The pink one?
Yeah.
That was a teleporter to... That was a random
Oh
teleporter.
yeah, the red teleporter. Wolf falling from the sky!
It's raining wargs! Hallelujah!
So many mimics.
The chest is alive.
All enemies, eh? Are there any? Okay, the enemies are over there. That is not going to happen without Sickle. So that's not going to happen. I wonder whether the chests in these rooms can be a mimic. I just kind of assumed it wasn't, because these are like very scripted chest placements, and it's got a teleporter, so usually this is the kind of room that would be a safe room in most games. Else. That way. Still a lot of different exits. Oh, give me a spare chicken in case I take damage.
Because that one was not an apt pupil.
What was the actual monster name on it?
Pupil.
Okay. Ah! Better than that. There. Ah! I'm surprised that bounced out of there.
Oh well.
It's a rather inconvenient spot for me to try to get.
Get the chest.
Oh wait. Oh. I didn't think it was going to bounce off to the left there. Thought it was going to go right at me in the corner.
Hmm.
Okay. Glad those things are enclosed in a wall. I actually need the vampirism healing right now. Okay. Nothing else to get from here, I don't think. Eek! Whew. It's a lot of projectiles.
Yeah.
It's not stopping yet. That's an interesting arrangement. There is a chest over there. I can afford to take the hit if I have to, although I might be able to make it over far enough with the dash and the double jump.
Oh, let's see.
You are failing!
Well, I could have made it, but I still messed it up. No, I would have been fine.
Oh well. Them's the breaks sometimes.
Am I ready to try you again yet? Surely you've got to give me something different this time. I want to see what else it can give. Something different. Hyperion's Ring. I don't know what it does though. What's this? Walk back there. Let me destroy your spike ball entirely. There we go.
Chicken! I guess you're holding on to the chicken in case something happens.
Yep. need to go get all the chicken. My health is already full.
Chicken!
Boss fight, okay. I should be able to do this. But just be careful and don't get hit by these projectiles.
You can take out Boris, come on, let's see it. Yay! You did it!
Another key. Okay, so that is the tower. So now I am interested in the dungeon. Journal.
Well, hello there. Journal entry 11. This forest is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It is both serene and terrifying. I stand on lush grass, but beside me yawns a chasm so wide and deep it threatens to swallow me whole. I still have not heard a response from the rock I tossed in earlier. A single misstep and my descent would be eternal. It is truly a horrifying thought. An eternity of darkness is more frightening than any beast I have fought thus far. If I fell, what would kill me first, the hunger or myself? On a side note, I am now using the forest fissure as my own personal lavatory. I wonder if I'm pooping into another dimension. Okay. The questions an adventurer asks himself.
Whoop.
I guess.
Let's see. Left or right? I don't think either one is really more or less likely to go to the dungeon.
Well, that one goes down.
Ah! There we go.
And down we go. So can the Iron Maidens be destroyed?
No. Ah!
Blue bite.
Oh, spikes. Ah. And I do remember that the boss of this place is like a massive slime that splits into so many little ones.
Slimes.
I don't know whether I could have destroyed that bench.
You can get it on the way back. Or not.
Oops. Ah! Fire horse. Ow! Okay, I'm definitely looking a little unhealthy. Means I should probably try to go back to the castle.
Retreat!
Alright, and so I'll explore the castle a little more.
No looking? What does that mean?
I think it means I just can't see the chest before I open it. How does a zombie hide on one of these tiny platforms? What's he going into? Okay, there's another way to get to the
Land
dungeon.
of Darkness.
Okay. Maybe I'm healthy enough now to do this. Although that arrangement of stuff is a little
Scary.
dangerous.
Maybe if you could go in through another angle. That was scary.
Yeah. Let's get out of there. So much unused space in this room.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder whether there's like a tunnel or something, although I don't see anything that
I'm
looks
not
like
seeing any evidence of any.
it. Oh, another jukebox. Maybe that was the song I was thinking of? I don't remember.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, this was actually the song I'd been thinking of. In that boss fight. It got stuck in my head when I was thinking back about About revenge.
Text.
Well, let's stuck those over there, which kept them out of my way. That's a jukebox has some long range on it. Be heard quite far away.
Indeed.
Go this way. What? I forgot to drop down.
Boo. Oh well.
That again. Let's go up first.
Through the castle.
There was a... Ow! Those things are moving pretty fast. But no, there was this unexplored room up here.
Take no damage.
No. No thank you. I'll be skipping that. And re-enter from an easier side.
Taking the easier route, are we?
Let's see. Take a couple of hits, probably. Ow! Whoops, I should know better. That's a Master Ninja. Okay, it's definitely the point where I should consider going back. I think if I end up in a difficult room, that shouldn't be too difficult with this terrain. Oh, another journal.
Yay! Journal entry 12. I have found a solution to my hunger problem. The forest holds an endless bounty of delicious mushrooms. And within the mushrooms lie chicken legs, also gold coins and vials of sparkling water. I broke open a tree trunk earlier and a bag of money fell out. Sometimes I feel like I have gone insane. Plus, what is up with the moon? It's huge! That's pretty funny. Eek!
Okay. Fire horses alone for a bit. Okay, one shot. That's good. Up.
Alright, well you got through this room okay.
Yep, still building the health back up. Still no idea what that Hyperion ring does. No thanks, I'm not gonna gamble all this gold I've collected. Hey, we found the boss.
Yeah.
I think, let's see. At this point, I should probably try to shy away from rooms that seem dangerous, just try to run from those. And see whether I end up building my health back up, or,
Well, you still have several teleporters with chicken around them.
yeah.
So,
Let's see. That one's definitely kinda dangerous.
what do you think? Is the biscuit worth it?
Let's see. That definitely makes it easier. Go right.
I don't think he wants to go right.
You used to want that.
Well, now you're there. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, let's just back out. There's another one of these guys? I don't feel like going that way anymore. It's too bothersome.
Sometimes it's just not worth it.
What? That is the cheapest thing! That was right on top of me when I entered the room.
Yeah, bummer. This looks kind of dangerous.
Ow. Okay, got one of them. He was
Invisible?
He was 2D in such a way where he was completely invisible except for the little particle effects.
That's funny.
Oops. And I'm up to full now.
Oh,
There's only there's like a handful of rooms left in the castle part. I don't think it's really that crucial to mess with those. So, I think I'm at full. I'm just gonna fight the boss, see what happens.
going for the boss. Alright. He's going for it. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Infinite Herodotus. So... the best known historian in human history was a slime. That's not something I knew of. That was not something I was aware of.
I'm doing pretty well, though.
Yeah, this is looking good.
Whoa! What was that momentum gain on it?
That was kind of weird, wasn't it?
Okay, I think there's only one left. Come to me. Gotcha!
Yay!
First try! So can I leave anything lying around?
There's gold down there.
Just don't die after you beat the boss and you're just picking up the gold. But I think it'll be okay. Alright. Those are some good increases.
Yeah. Well, I guess you just gotta go back and try the final boss then.
Yeah, at this point I go around and pick up the excess health and then go after the final boss.
Alright, well, let's see what happens. Chicken! Away we go!
And this may look familiar because it was like the tutorial area when we started the game, basically. Although that guy was not as high level.
Don't attack this! Oh.
Important journal entry.
Journal entry 25.
We've skipped ahead a bit.
Today marks the rest of eternity. I never knew what treasure lay in this castle, just that it would cure the king of his illness. Who would have known it would have been the fountain of youth, a myth which grants one eternal life? When I look down on the body of the king, I realize that it is inevitable. Children will always answer for their father's sins. I entered this castle a swordsman, a savior. But all I have left is a rogue's legacy. Title drop! I can feel your anger, but no, it was not I who sent your family to ruin. The moment the king set foot within this castle, the royal coffers were emptied by Charon. My family, all families, had lost all hope for a better life. And in my mind's eye, I foresaw only desperation and poverty ravage the country. There was nothing for me to go back to. To my children and my children's children, here I sit, impassive, immortal, and await thee. Why do you wish to fight me? How many sons and daughters have been lost in your pathetic attempts at revenge? It was the king who brought ruin to your country, not I. He lied to us. He said he was wounded, yet it was only time that threatened him. He pitted his children against one another, sacrificed everything to satisfy his own selfish desires, and in the end left us penniless and alone. So I took the only option left to me. I rejected king and country, and chose a new family instead. So, what family is that?
The monsters of this castle, I suppose?
Okay.
Ah! This is phase... I know this is only phase 1. There's 2 phases to this fight.
Let's see if we can keep our health long enough.
No, why did I do that?
Ah!
Good, we get some chicken for some health back.
That's good. You think you have slain me? I have lived for over 1,000 years, and I will live for 10,000 more. Did we really have that many generations? Alexander Keter Ponce de Leon! I was not the first hero to reach the fountain, but I will be the last! Whoa! There was another chicken over there.
What's going on there?
Ah! You've almost got him! Yay!
I did it! That should be the Thanatophobia achievement.
You have defeated me, but at what price? I may have slain the king, but only after he betrayed his people. Ask yourself what justice has been met. In the end, we are all guilty of the same sin. Look to your forefathers. Such is the cost of unquestioned loyalty. The sun. I had forgotten how it feels.
Way to go, Sir Taco 2.
Yes, Sir Taco 2. He lived up to his father's name.
Yes. So this, and then it's showing Johannes's kill score. He only killed the previous king. Wait, but what about all those journal entries? Were those all lies about all the stuff he was slaying? Or was it not his journal? Was it the king's journal?
Oh, maybe.
Loot for New Game Plus, I suppose. Can I just leave?
I guess.
We've got knights, the Grail, I suppose, and monsters. I don't know when the achievement prompt is supposed to pop up or if it does, but I am entirely certain that I achieved Thanatophobia. What? There are different mimics even though they all look the same?
I guess so.
Probably the best monster name would still be Worgen Florgen.
Yes. Plinky, Planky, and Plunky.
The spiked balls have their own special names. Never found the ninja boss kind of thing. Blubosaurus Rex! And were all the historical figures people who did some sort of search for immortality or something? Or for the Fountain of Youth? Worgen Florgen!
You know, it's possible Herodotus might have written about that. I'll have to look into that when I read his history. When I read the histories.
Now I know the episode will certainly air much later, but I find it very convenient that I completed this just a few days before Final Fantasy VII Remake's official release date. I know some stores have already sold copies of it to people, but not where I pre-ordered mine. But it feels better not to have this hanging over my head while I'm waiting to go into
children,
that.
9. Time played 6 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay, so I didn't get any sort of pop-up notification while I was playing the game, but here we load up into Rogue Legacy and we see today, post-game summary, Thanatophobia, without using the architect, complete the game dying 15 times or less. 0.5% of players have this achievement.
Yay!
Unlocked today.
On April 7th.
I did it in 9 or less. I did it in 9 deaths. So I was closer than I thought I was going to get to 7.
Yeah.
It's disappointing that I didn't get it, but it would have been pretty.
Hey, you achieved it on April 7th. That's pretty good.
Yep, I'll take that. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And see you next time.
See you soon.